Hello everyone, I am RossRM11. So, during that recording of the 5 episodes of Batman Arkham Asylum, part 33 to 37, I was actually doing something in between. I was actually listening to someone read out My Little Dashie. So, it's the first time I ever heard it. I'm not really good at reading, so I just listened to it. I'm that lazy. So, I just watched it. Sort of. Listened to it. I can't really read. So, now that I have finally got My Little Dashie in my head, I would like to, say what I thought about it. So, let me just start off by saying, I am not one who can cry. I do not cry easily. In fact, the last time I cried was in 2008 when my grandmother died. But this has to be. I didn't cry at this. I'm just going to say that. But this is the saddest I have been for 4 freaking years. That's how powerful this story fanfic was. So basically, it's about an anonymous man who lives in a very bad city, which is completely gone mostly. He finds a little filly Rainbow Dash and decides to look after her, but not telling her about where she really came from, that she came from My Little Pony. So, and basically, you actually go through all of his life she had with her until the very end. So, I don't want to give any spoilers, but at the very end she leaves a letter. And the letter was the most powerful thing in the entire fanfic. It made me feel most emotional. So, I don't really have it. I don't want to give any spoilers. There is also I read this out just now, actually listened to a song while doing it. It's a fanfic song made by Dark Wolf Doritos. Listen to that when you read the letter if you have not read it or if you choose to. If you're like me, you will probably cry. I didn't cry, but you will probably cry. I don't know what else to say. I found it amazing. How amazing. Okay, I'm not the biggest fan of Rainbow Dash. She is supposed to represent the element of loyalty, but she's always a bit bragger and sometimes a bit antagonistic, I like to say. But I still like her. This fanfic has changed everything I think about Rainbow Dash, and probably will until the day I die. So, if you want to know who wrote this, it was written by Rob Cacon 58. I think that's his name. Anyone? If anyone watches this, I'm not big at all, but if any of you out there know this man, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. You have written such an amazing fanfic. It's the only fanfic I've actually looked at. I might look at many more now. In fact, apparently there's a sequel to My Little Dashie, which I might have a look at right now, maybe. So I could do a video up later on. I'm not sure. But thank you for writing this amazing fanfic. If I had the power, if all these ponies were like, I would personally send you one of Derpy's muffins. That's probably the best thing any brony could ever ask for, one of Derpy's muffins. In fact, I'll even have one of I'd have even let her send a letter to you. So, what more can I have to say? What I've already just said. It's amazing. You should all read it. If you're not a fan of Rainbow Dash, you should still read it. Maybe you'll even like it if you're not a fan of My Little Pony, not a brony. Odds are you will tear up at the very end. Okay, I'm done. Thank you all for listening. I have been RosserM11. All hail the orange skeletal fish, yada yada yada. I shall see you all later. Brony on.